I won't sleep again, and neither should Trilby. The second episode of 5 Days a Stranger, Day 2. Well, I can keep you guys twisting in the wind as much as I want. I don't have to keep waiting. You guys can, I don't know, look at the game or play it yourself. You're really that fucking interested to hurry along. So what we can do here, I'm actually interested to see if the television has changed, doesn't he? Excuse me. Our top story this morning. Police are still baffled by the apparent disappearance of television personality Simone Taylor. Miss Taylor was due to film a documentary on the notorious Defoe manor. Oh, not notorious, but her camera crew reported that she never arrived. Police have been investigating the building, but so far have found no way to get inside. The Defoe family solicitor, Michael C., has the only key to the building and is currently unavailable. How convenient. Miss Taylor's disappearance, coinciding with the disappearance of a local youth from a nearby boarding school, simply add to the legends surrounding the mysterious Defoe manor. Ooh, shouldn't have had that carbonated beverage. That combined with talking is a great way to get me to make unsolicited noises. Alright, so nothing's changed in here, that's cool. Now that dream we fucking had, which I presume it was a dream, that wasn't so cool. I was wondering when some of the cliche horror would vanish, and it certainly got injected there. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? Let's go this way. Oh, hey Jim. How's it going, bro? It's just some... Jim is not a cheap wooden dining chair. Jim can't be older than 16, and he's wearing some mutation of a school uniform. Jim? Hi, Mr. Trilby. Do you know where the others are? Well, I don't know where Mr. Hardy is. Miss Taylor's up in the library. The library? On the second floor. I think she broke the door open or something. Thanks. If we can break doors open, why the fuck haven't we broke open like the first floor door? Come on. What are you reading, comma there? Treasure Island. I found it in the living room. How are you liking it? Well, it's a bit heavy going. I think I prefer Terry Pratchett. Ha ha ha, good man. Seen AJ anywhere? Not since yesterday morning. He seemed pretty anxious about something. Did he say why? No, just said something about getting to the bottom of all this. Then he left the room, and I never saw him again. That's great. How are you feeling? That's very suspicious. Not that, of course. Okay, I guess. Had this really horrible dream. But you don't want to hear about it. I think I know what you mean. You're taking this imprisonment thing very well, I must say. Well, it's not that different to boarding school, really. Except there's no one to hit you across the knuckles when you talk too much at night. That's all. Okay, Mr. Trilby. Let us ride, then. Whee! We're gonna go this way. Check outside, see what the fuck's shaking. Maybe find AJ. Or Phil. Or Simone. Anything exciting happen whenever I hit the tree? Okay, that's fine. There was a fucking sequence of events that was goddamn queued up and everything. For me in order to find Jim the first time. Fucking game. I hate it whenever adventure games do that bullshit. Okay, what are you doing there, bro? Philip Hardy, a rather wild-eyed young man in a leather jacket and khakis. Is that a golf club? No, metal detector? Golf club. Hey, Mr. Hardy. Well, look who's up. You seen the others? Last I saw Jim, he was in the dining room. Don't know about the Taylor woman. Thanks. You know if AJ's turned up yet? Not to my knowledge. In fact, I don't think we'll be seeing him ever again. How foreboding and ominous. Oh, this is some kind of reality TV stunt. He must have been in on it. Maybe he's gone to file reports on how all the hidden cameras are working. I honestly doubt this is the work of the BBC, Philip. Do you have a better explanation? Not really. Not yet. Well then. What are you doing with that metal detector? It's actually part of the plan to get out of here. Oh, okay. Oh, good. I've heard there's some kind of family tomb buried somewhere under the grounds. If I can find it, there might be another way to the surface. And I presume any family valuables they have down there would be an unexpected bonus? Hey, judge not lest ye be judged yourself. You're a cat burglar, for God's sake. At least I have a sense of priorities. Well, when you found an escape route and saved us all, I'll be sure to apologize profusely. I just noticed there's really not a whole lot of ambient sound or music in this game. Guess I really didn't need to worry about the volume levels there at all. Oh well, I mean, I guess the music that is in the game, it makes itself noticed, and I guess it's supposed to signify important things. Moving on. How do you know the tomb's there? I don't. That's what the metal detector's for. Herp derp. How do you know there's anything to detect? It's probably all stone and dusty corpses. Actually, you'd be surprised how much metal can be found at a tomb. Warning, expert speaking. Belt buckles, coffin handles, candlesticks, gold, silverware. Implying something? Oh, goodness me, no. Listen, the tomb could be on the other side of the grounds, for all you know. Sure, but this is as good a place as any to start. And until I see some compelling evidence for its location, I'll continue my systematic sweep. What do I need about... Nope, don't even ask that question, Grimith. Think of the game you're playing. Are you the one who dug up half the lawn? Yeah, I was trying to dig my way out of this place. But the ground gets really solid 2 feet down, and the wall foundations go even further. Well, that would explain the holes nearest the walls. What about the others? Alright, I was looking for treasure. Happy now? You want some kind of metal? Just professional interest, you understand. Any luck? With treasure? Nah. Found some kind of pipeline running under the lawn, but not much else. Oh, the pipeline connecting back from the pool? Cool. How are you doing, Phil? Oh, I'm just fine. And when I find the way out, I'll be even better. Lovely sarcasm on that guy. We would make good chatting buddies. Can I borrow your metal detector? What do you want it for? I'm not sure yet. Brilliant. Well, I'll give you a shout when I'm finished with it. Okie dokie, so that seems like a lovely way for the game's developer here, Yahtzee, to queue up that the metal detector may be of some value to me in the near future. Or distant future, just sometime in the future. That's all fine and fucking dandy. That's great. Glad we had that fucking moment together. Go for the door now. Well, this game could be much pickier with what it has you do. Like, no, you can't walk through a door, you have to open that first. Thank fucking God, those adventure games really piss me off. That fucking can't interpret what the fuck the human input means. It's like fucking playing text adventure NetHack. It pisses me off. NetHack is annoying enough in and of itself. And I presume this is the Borkin door. Alright. Unless I'm very much mistaken. Okay, whatever. Yada 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 yada. Books. Let's talk to her first. Hey, Miss Taylor. Hello, Mr. Trilby. Do you know where the others are? Maybe she's seen AJ. Well, Philip said he was going into the garden. I don't know where Jim is. And AJ's still missing. Damn. Thanks. Sleep well? To be honest, not really. I had this terrible dream. I know what you mean. Someone had killed you and Philip and Jim. Know what you mean. I remember a huge guy with a welding mask. Let me guess. He took off the mask and he looked exactly like you. No. Frankly, I don't want to know. It's kind of creepy. Did you break the lock on the door? Moving on. No, I just came up here and it was like that. Huh. I suppose AJ must have done it. He must have been reading from that pile of books. I don't know exactly. I'd have to ask him. Me too. So only you can get away with it. You can get away with this shit only in fucking adventure games. So I take it AJ hasn't turned up yet. No. Do you think he found a way out? If he did, he didn't have the decency to tell us. I wouldn't be surprised. He's kind of jumpy. Maybe he just saw an opportunity and took it. Maybe. Or maybe he's dead. Or maybe he's killing all of us. Ah! Relax. Calm down. Be rational. How are you holding up? Oh, spare me the gallantry. I'm just fine. Fine! Fuck you too, lady. Fuck you too. Alright, let's take a look around at all these fucking books. Evidently someone's been doing a little research here. Can I maybe look into that pile? Fine. We got the 1988 edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica with Wagner to Woodlouse, missing. Same thing there. We've got Delia's How to Cook series. We've got, interesting, a couple of binders containing old architectural plans for Defoe Manor. There'd probably be some architectural plans of the building here. Hint, hint. Got it. A map is always handy. We'll look at that later. A collection of old road maps and atlases, probably tragically out of date. We've got, okay, same thing there. We've got, the shelf is full of nothing but photo albums. Historical texts on most of the really well-known noble families. The history of the Defoe lineage. That looks interesting. Alright then. I think it's about time I read up on the Defoe family. A completely unabridged Oxford English Dictionary. These don't come cheap. Lovingly bound textbooks on gardening. Books on the occult, no doubt interesting bedtime reading. Can I grab one of those? I can't think, nope, okay. I wanted interesting bedtime reading. Books on photography, a sun-bleached skull, some of P.G. Wodehouse's best, several volumes of something called a Digest of the Visual Arts. Okay, and a chair. Oh, okay. Let us take a look in the inventory. It's a copy of the local paper. Oh, right. Wait, didn't we get something from... Uh-oh, I got a sneeze coming. I guess it's not gonna arrive. Okay. Oh, no. Listen, am I gonna fucking sneeze or not, body? Make up a fucking mind. Alright. Yeah, I was just thinking about this. The article thing that I got from Phil. Article cut out from a magazine called Treasure Hunting Monthly. The Mystery of Defoe Manor. Defoe Manor, one of the country's more notorious stately homes, is renowned for being a great source of untold wealth. But what is the curse that surrounds the creaking house? The mansion was built in the early 19th century by the legendary explorer Roderick Defoe in celebration of his retirement and marriage. Sir Roderick disappeared along with his only son on the 15th year anniversary of his wife's sudden death. After that, the house fell into the possession of a succession of heirs, most of whom died or disappeared in mysterious circumstances. The house was left abandoned after the last heir was thought to have died in 1946, until the recent appearance of Clarence Defoe, who managed to prove his connection to the lineage and inherit the house. So let me get this straight. This fucking thing's been abandoned for, we assume modern times here, 60 years? Nothing's been pilfered out of it? Maybe this wasn't a good time to fucking go diving in the... Yeah, I think that's a fucking point. The fucking Great Pyramids of Egypt didn't have this kind of fucking protection on their tombs. Come on. Alright, so what do we got here? It's a very old architectural plan of Defoe Manor. There's Defoe Manor with the underground tomb clearly marked as being under the front yard. There's something odd about this map, like there's something missing. No, it's not that. There's something here that doesn't belong. Something I don't recall seeing in the house. What the fuck? Just like reveals everything. Okay, so it's actually going to give me a look at the map. Okay, so this is the front yard. This would be the front house, the front door, I presume. That's the lobby area, lounge, TV room, the hunting den. We've got the fucking dining room, the kitchen, backyard, second floor, and that room's the room we broke into. That room's, I think, the library. We don't know what those two are, and that room's a bathroom. Most interesting. I want to learn more. Liberal Crime Squad has spoken. Okay, so let's take a look at this. A History of the Defoe Family, Volume 7. Roderick Defoe, later Sir Roderick Defoe, is probably the most famous of the lineage, using a lot of the inheritance he obtained when his parents died suddenly, under auspicious circumstances. Woo! He embarked on a series of adventures throughout the globe, earning quite a reputation as a colonial explorer. He retired from adventuring at the age of 40, when he met his future bride, Belinda Rothman, and fell instantly in love. He built a luxury manor in the English countryside with his own hands, and the couple moved in as soon as work was complete. By all accounts, the couple were deliriously happy, which is what made Belinda's sudden death, while giving birth to their only son Matthew, all the more tragic. Sir Roderick was in mourning for a long time, leaving the upbringing of Matthew in the hands of numerous nannies and tutors. When he finally did start taking an interest in his son, he was known to be bitterly disappointed as his son rejected the idea of joining the army, preferring to pursue art and literature. As Matthew neared the age of 15, however, he and his father seemed to grow closer. They didn't always see eye to eye, but they seemed to understand each other and offer unconditional love. And then, on Matthew's 15th birthday, he and Roderick mysteriously disappeared. A servant found bloodstains in one of the rooms, but no bodies were found. The fate of Sir Roderick and his wayward son remains a mystery to this day, the first of many mysteries, mysterious disappearances connected to the Defoe line in the family house. Alright, folks, we've learned a lot more about this situation, then. Anything else? No? Okay. I do think that our task here, as I readjust myself in my chair, is to head back to Phil. I believe we have the evidence we need to basically tell him to stop his fruitless search. Although, I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do with the goddamn metal detector. Oh no, can I stop? Can I stop? Can I stop? Oh god, I can't stop the moving! I guess once you commit to opening those doors, that's fucking it. I suppose life could be worse. Let's stick to walking then. I'll go back and talk to Jim later, it'll be cool. No worries. Okay. Looks like a fucking golf club, folks, I'm telling you, although the way he's rotating it. With one hand while the other's in his pocket. Perhaps not. You do realize you're supposed to walk around and use that thing, right, dude? Hey, Mr. Hardy. Well, look who's up. Oh, I presume I have to pull this out of my fucking inventory. Use plan on Philip. Hey, Mr. Hardy, I found this old map in the library. Did you? That wasn't even a question. Take a look. The tomb is quite clearly under the front yard. But this is the backyard. There's no way into the front yard. Sucks, doesn't it? Well, I guess that's my escape plan out the window. Thanks a bunch, buddy. Don't mention it. Can I borrow the metal detector? Why the hell not? Take away my hopes, might as well take my only worldly possession, too. And I got his fucking article as well. Have fun with it. Thanks. Now, do excuse me. Presume that I'm not going to have much luck fucking using this thing out here either. But, let's take a gander at it here. It's a rather cheap, overused metal detector. Let's put some more mileage on it. I wouldn't know where to begin. I need a starting point. Wall? Pirates? Money? Fine. Spoil sport. Okay. Well, good. I'm not that fucking tired. Tell you what, why don't we use that on the pipeline here? I can track where this pipeline leads to the metal detector. Cool. The trail ends here. Okay. No. Oh God, no. Guess I'm trying to adjust a bit to the interface, so... No, wait, there was something specific there. Dirt. And what have we here? Philip's laborings must have covered it up. It's a small metal panel with a single unmarked red button. Push the button. Well, that didn't seem to do anything. God damn it. Button's not doing anything, pissing me off. I'm sure it did something, though, folks. Well, what do you fucking know? And you know what? I'm actually gonna be the chicken shit here. I'm not gonna lie. I did not mean to do that. Can I not see? No, I'm just pressing the wrong key combination. I'm pressing Control S. What it is just in case. And it's the ladder leading down into the pool. I don't know why I would do this. That would be why I would do that? This is definitely the man I met on the landing, presumably AJ. Looks like someone tied him to an iron hook at the bottom of the pool. But I think he was dead before then. His throat's been split open by some large-edged weapon. God, the stench. I've got to find the others. Dead? How? Murdered. He was stabbed to death and tied to the bottom of the pool. Oh my God. You know what this means, don't you? Oh, we are the only ones in the house. Here we go, folks. The killer has to be one of us. Not necessarily. I don't think any of us could engineer. Shut up! It was you, wasn't it? No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna ruin this fucking moment. I panic and I save sometimes because I remember these fucking adventure games that would screw you over with the slightest misstep, and I wouldn't want to be lulled into a false sense of security. This is supposed to be like a horror-esque game here, so at least I didn't die. Well, not that I know of. Maybe Philip will pull out a revolver and shoot me or something. So it looks like we've got multiple stereotypes here. Phil is loony. We've got Trilby being the absolute, we gotta do this together, don't worry, keep your mind open for possibilities. Can you really blame Phil here in this fucking situation? I mean, come the fuck on. The logical mind can only bend so much. Humans try to rationalize too many things, and Simone is a woman, so I presume she has to survive the situation. I don't know. You see, these fucking horror sorts of things, I like try to think about survivors. AJ's gone. I'm thinking Phil's gone too. He's obvious due to his fucking separation from the group here. But nothing other than the supernatural could have engineered the situation. Beyond that, I don't know. Trilby, Simone, Jim. I think Jim will be the next go. I think you gotta have a man and a woman survive here at the very least. Come on. Well, you do whatever you want. I think I'm going to look into AJ's death with a slightly more sensible attitude. And Jim's a kid. He's not even 16. You can't murder him in the fucking game, can you? I think he went upstairs. I'll go look for him. Can you? Father? Jim? Jim, is that you? Um, um... Fucking game. There's nothing that makes me, is making me going, jumping out of my goddamn seat and running away here, but this is all subtle fucking horror. And it's building up to a crescendo of, okay, so AJ's murdered, we had that fucking thing. God damn it, Trilby, I told you we were fucking going to sleep. What the fuck, man?